My name is Tony.
My name is Lisa. José.
Bueno, mi nombre es José. Ni modo de decir otra cosa.
Hello, can anyone tell me what this image is? Baby.
Baby, yeah.
It's a baby.
Yes, it is a baby. Aren't they cute?
Yes.
I got 2 of them myself. But not only is a parent affected by a baby, you as the community are affected by every baby that's born. To me, it seems like parents are getting younger every year. And according to the Department of Human Health Services, in 1991, the teen birth rate was 61.8 births for every 1,000 females. Teen pregnancy is still the #1 highest in the nation. After my speech, I want you guys to walk away with the knowledge of teen pregnancy and how it affects you as a taxpayer. Teen pregnancy is happening because lack of sex education and birth control. Parents, teachers need to educate their teens about sex and birth control. We also need to support groups like TPP, which is Teen Pregnancy Prevention Programs. Before we start and go over these prevention programs, let's take a closer look at the problem of teen pregnancy. Teen childbearing, like I said, is the highest in the nation. According to the nationalcampaign.org, 274,641 number of teens birthed in 2013. Sexually active teens who do not use birth control will have a 90% chance of getting pregnant that year. 50% of teens who've never considered how pregnancy would affect their lives also 50% of teens would never consider how it would affect their lives if they got pregnant, according to DoSomething.org. The community needs to get involved and do something because more and more children are accompanied by these social issues. Kids that are being born from teen parents are going to poor schools because they live in poverty and because their economic status. 67% of teen moms move out of their households and live below poverty level, according to nationalcampaigns.org. Because teen bearing happens, most teens do not finish school, they don't graduate high school, and therefore they are on state assistance. You might think teen pregnancy only affects the child or the parent, but it also affects you as taxpayers. $9.4 billion are spent every year nationally on teens that are pregnant because they're on state assistance. And in the state of Washington, in 2010, the total amount cost for a taxpayer was $124 million. That's everyone combined because of teen pregnancy and them being on state assistance. I can testify to these teen statistics because coming from a family of teen moms, they did not finish school, they did not graduate high school, and most of them were on state assistance. If teen childbearing continues, medical bills will increase and so will your taxes. Clearly, our community is in great need for help to help these teens. And here is how we can solve this problem of teen pregnancy. One solution to teen pregnancy and paying high state taxes is to properly educate teens and sex education and birth control. States need to implement a mandatory class in high school that talks thoroughly about sex education and have available birth control. Teens need to get educated by professionals, not by what their friends say or what YouTube says or what online sources say. they need to get thorough education on these subjects. Now that I've talked to you about some areas in where we can help the teen community as a community, I will now discuss some of the benefits of helping the teen community with teen pregnancy. You might ask, has this program ever worked? Does education really decrease the risk of teen pregnancy? According to the CDC.gov, studies shown that when a teen is provided with resources such as birth control or sex education, the teen risk of pregnancy decreases. The disadvantage of not supporting teen pregnancy prevention programs is that you will pay more taxes and you will continue this cycle of teen pregnancy. The advantage of supporting a local community program decreases teen pregnancy, and it will decrease state taxes, national taxes, etc. With helping out your local community program, we can make a difference in our city and in our state. If there is no action or supporting our local community programs like teen pregnancy program, which is at your local Planned Parenthood, we have more people on state assistance. I keep saying that over and over because that's what happens. Teens don't get educated, they get on state assistance, you pay for it. Less education because the moms don't finish school. It increases crime because of the lack of resources for the child when they grow up. When there's no money, there's no sports for the kids. When there's no sports or after school programs, what does a kid do? Get into trouble. It increases crime. So if you say yes to supporting your local community in teen pregnancy preventions, less people will be on state help, less taxes for you. More teens will finish high school and graduate, less poverty and crime. We also have less taxes or a decrease on state taxes. Now I gave you two choices here. I'm going to leave you with two choices. You can either stop and support local programs that prevent teen pregnancy and get our teens educated the way they're supposed to and have the resources of birth control available to them, or you can continue this road of high taxes and supporting teen pregnancy. I provided you with two solutions today, and it's up to you to decide, what do you want to do? Continue supporting teen pregnancy by paying high taxes, or support your local program at Planned Parenthood for teen preventive pregnancy. Now that I finished my speech, I wanted to ask you guys if you had any questions. Go ahead.
What race is more affected on the teen pregnancy?
The race that's more affected by teen pregnancy, according to the CDC.gov, is the Latino population and also the African American population. So they're the two number one highest in teen pregnancy. Yes.
Why doesn't the government have more teen pregnancy programs in schools?
The government, I try to research that online to figure out why, but it has to do with ethical backgrounds, religion, freedom of religion. Not all parents want their kids to be educated on sex because they want to be able to do that themselves. And also the education system only allows a health class to be in schools. So it's not really thorough on sex education because of freedom of right and religion. Some people might be offended by that. If we educate their kids on sex. Because we're trying not to promote sex, but at the same time we're educating them and giving them the resource, and a lot of people are against that. Any more questions? No?
No.
Okay. Thank you.